Hi, I'm Johnny. I'm a global artist ambassador for Phoenix 360, and I'm blessed to be joined today by the instrumentalist and producer, Andrew BASSIE. Andrew, how you doing, man?
I'm good so far, Johnny. Nice to meet you.
Great,
Nice to
brother.
up and running with you,
Yeah,
Yeah.
man. It's so great to have you here. Thanks, Andrew. And listen, I was hoping that we could share some of your music with our audience, if it's cool with you. How about we tune into your track, In My Father's House? Sound good?
Yeah. Go ahead. Go ahead.
All
Check it out.
right.
Yeah.
All right, everyone. Let's tune in then to Andrew BASSIE with his track, In My Father's House.
In my father's house, many mansions.
Andrew, blessed love, man. Thank you for
Yeah.
sharing your
Yes,
work
sir.
with us. I appreciate you, brother. Now, can you tell me? I want to
Yes,
learn
sir.
about you now. Can you tell me where were you born and raised, and how did you become an instrumentalist and producer?
Yeah. Well, I was born and raised in Kingston, Jamaica. Kingston, Jamaica. And
Brother.
grow in Kingston all of my life. But I went to country because my father originally come from country as well. They're from Clarendon, Peckham, Clarendon. A district called Peckham in Clarendon. Yeah. So I was within the whole fullness of you know um, growing up in Kingston and growing up in a Rastafari home where we're always playing instrument.
Yes.
So for me, it all start from the drumming, definitely. And I learned to play the kete, the funde, and the bass drum. Boom, boop,
Nice.
Yeah, the bass drum. Yeah, so Rastafari, I born comes in my father's Rasta man, in a Rasta home and everything. So a lot of instrument around me and everything. But then I grew up and everything, and at the age of I think it's 18, 19, something like that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He get an instrument from his brethren, a guitar and a guitar book from his brethren in I think is Westmoreland. So it's been there for a while. Brand new guitar, everything, brand new guitar, brand new books and everything, guitar book. And it was sitting there maybe more than a year and everything. And he decided that he don't have the time to really play or practice and everything.
Music,
So
yeah.
he was thinking of giving somebody, but he turned to me and said, "You want it? You want the guitar?" And I said, "Yeah."
Yeah, man. I'll take
Yeah, man. That's in 80, just when I leave school. 85. This is 85, yeah. When I leave school, he asked me about the guitar. Yeah. And I take it. Yeah, and I take it, and from that moment when that guitar come in my hand, it's like, wow, okay. And that's what it started. That's where it started. That's where
Andrew,
everything started.
that's incredible, bro. And listen, I got to tell you, growing up in Kingston, you know, it's such a musical place. There are so many, you know, so much convergence of island music there, and there's so much kind of history and legacy in Rastafari, and to come in that family where music is so valued. And you speak about the drums are the first thing that capture you. I mean, that's really the spirit of reggae music, and the power of discovering that guitar for the first time must have been like, you know,
man,
energize you, bro. That's
because cool. Because it was sitting there, and you say nobody touch it and nobody trouble it, you know. So here, time after time, year pass, and you know, like man. You totally forgot about it. But we see it in the house, sit to one side in the case and everything. And then he just said he don't have no time for it, you know. And he was thinking of giving somebody else it, some other people it, and he just turned to me and said, "You want it?" I'm gonna say, "Yeah." And from that, man.
Just think of the love that's come poured through that guitar, and now through all your other instrumental work. And so let me ask this question: growing up in Kingston, with, you know, surrounded by so many musical artists and so much legacy and history, can you tell me who are some of your influences or other artists that you may love, Andrew?
All right, so so you don't know Bob Marley. You understand?
I heard of him. I love
Bob Marley. Yeah, Bob Marley. Honestly, the way the music play as a youth, I come up and thing, you know, with the way the tracks and the smooth, the groove and the mood and the vibes and the energy of the music, you know.
Yes.
Yeah, and then you have Black Uhuru. Yeah, the way old Sly and Robbie punch the bass and punch the drum, and you know, and the way Michael Rose and Puma and Ducky, how they scare their harmonies and everything. Because in that age when I was coming up, growing up, and you know, in the world vibes and listening and everything, it was a unique sound to my ear, you know.
Yes.
And it was fulfilling, you know, like, wow, new sound. You're hearing some different sounds, you know, and it was very fulfilling, you know. Absolutely. And then now you have Black Uhuru, you have Steel Pulse.
Oh yes.
That's an outside band. That's outside band now. They're from like England, you know.
Steel Pulse, I love Steel Pulse too.
Yeah, they are my
favorite. Yeah.
Yeah, man, they are my favorite band. I admire how they really do the music, put the music together, and how they're as a band crew, as a group, how they sustain it and keep that sound. Very important, that sound, you know.
Yes, and chant a psalm, you know, a day. Yeah. I mean, I can listen to Earth Crisis over and over again. I just love Steel Pulse so much. I was very lucky too, brother. I mean, very ironic little quick story about Steel Pulse is they actually came to play at the college where I went to school in Santa Barbara, California. And so at Robertson Gym, which is like the old basketball stadium that they had kind of retired, you know, because they got a new one, you know, called the Thunderdome and all. For their basketball team, but the little Robertson Gym, Steel Pulse played there in the summertime, man. When I was living in Isla Vista at the school, and it was the coolest thing ever, man, to hang out right there with those guys. Oh man, so
crazy.
I understand. Like,
there's another group too, Aswad. Aswad. Very nice group. You know, I love them. I love how they do their music too. You know,
that's beautiful, man. And so many artists, contemporary artists, that also
that
you rose up with in concert in and around the island. So it's very much you appreciate all that talent.
Sugar Minot, you know. The
Yes,
list goes
brother.
on, you know. Yeah,
Yes,
Sugar
man.
Minott is great person too, you know. Yeah,
Yes,
man.
and
Dennis Brown.
the spiritual vibe that comes from where you're from too, you know, and
Yeah.
Ya Rastafari. I mean, this is such a sensitive and beautiful connected feeling that I get when I learn more about the interpretation of Jah or the relationship with Jah and
Yes, I. Yes, I.
Rastafari, and how that blends into your diet and your way of thinking and
Yes,
energy,
I.
and how you really operate in the world in a one love
Yeah,
kind of
man.
space, man.
Yeah,
Positive.
man. It's really positive, energizing, and very upful. You know, it's a really upful. You know, because you have the people that come and grow the locks and move a certain way, and they are not ready, they are not healthy, they are not vibrant, they are not, you know, positive. But you have the real people who is there. You know, in
Yes.
everything you have good and bad, and you know. So, but you know, it's a journey. It is a journey.
Yes, Andrew. Now listen, tell me,
Yeah.
what are you working on currently? What's your current focus?
Okay, my current focus now, I have a instrumental album coming out very soon, like now.
Nice.
Um, Master of Rhythm. That's the name of the album. Yeah, Master of Rhythm. Yeah, that's coming out soon. And then now I have an artist. His name is LRU Morris. I'm working with him big time, and we have a new single coming out, and we're working on an album. You know, the album is a bomb. I tell you, these work are very, you know, very excited to hear, to listen,
That's
want to go to
great.
the studio, you know? Yeah.
And
And the
Andrew,
album,
Andrew,
his album name.
yeah, you and Courtney Elihu are working on this together. And tell me,
Yeah, man, big time.
oh, beautiful,
Yeah,
man! What a beautiful soul he is as well.
yeah, so the album is called the title of the album is gonna be Broken Silence. You know, Broken Silence. Nice vibes, man. Tell you, I think we're gonna have maybe 15 or 16 songs or so forth on this one. Extra tracks, you know, we're gonna do extra tracks on the album. You know, and this very obsessional, yeah. And we are in the studio right now. We are processing, and I think this Friday possible we're gonna shoot a video for Your Highs, the new single that's coming out, Your Highs. Yeah. It's a big deal. Yeah, man. It's a big deal, you know. It's a big vibes going on here, you know.
I love it. Man. That is great, Andrew. Okay, so let me tell you, or rather, let me ask you about your social media. How do you use your social media to promote yourself? How can fans find you?
Yeah, they can find me on Facebook, as usual, Instagram, you know, Twitter, YouTube, you know. Just type in Anja BASSIE Campbell or type in Anja BASSIE Records, and everything come up in your face.
That's good, man. Well, listen, I'm going to recommend that everybody does that, Andrew, and to stand, you know, kind of at the ready to receive more music that you are dropping, and some of the artists that you're working with to produce their content and to help distribute it. So I want everyone to tune in to the links that you find below today for Andrew BASSIE, and to look for him rising on the FENIX 360 app as well. You know, Andrew, which we're really happy that you'll be there to connect with fans too, man.
Give thanks for that, man.
The whole concept behind it, brother, of course, is that in a cooperation of artists in one location where fans and artists themselves can collaborate with one another, and new revenue streams for the artists to help sustain their work, and new opportunities for interaction with the fans. So at any rate, every bit helps, man. And we just love that, you know, that you keep rising, brother. And
man, we never stop.
You're also at a place too where you're mentoring too now, you know, and you're teaching and bringing others, you know, up to a higher level, man.
Yeah, man. I appreciate love that, man. I appreciate love. That's what we are. That's what we are supposed to hear, to uplift and build and create and build the people, you know, overall, you know. People.
And also to spread this vibe, right, of reggae music.
Yeah,
it's a healing.
Exactly.
Music, right.
Yeah, it does. It does a healing vibes. It does,
man. It makes you feel better.
Yeah.
There's no question.
Yeah, man. Honestly.
I think there's some kind of chemistry situation where physiologically you're actually being aligned. Your cells are in more kind of harmony when you experience this music that just gives you this feeling of of wanting to move. Like there's
Yeah.
energetic, man. I love it.
Yeah, man, I love it. I give thanks, man. I love the vibes, and it just keep you going, and inspiration pouring, pouring a lot over and over and over. Inspirational. Very
Hey, Andrew,
nice, man.
what would you say to an artist that was thinking about, getting involved in dedicating to his craft, not to give up, or how do you get your inspiration?
All right. It's like every day you would get up. You don't know, you have to have a vision, to have a mission, to have a journey as well. So these three things goes together. So you can't just get up. You can get up and love it, but if you get up and love it, you're gonna listen and you're gonna try to do something. But if you have that vision and that mission and that journey, then it will keep you going. You cannot stop. You ever will stop, and the inspiration keep pouring, because the mindset, the vibration, the image, what you see every day with the people and the vibes and everything, it tells a story, and it tells you, and the inspiration come, feed from the fullness of the Father, So that's
Yes.
where that's how it will work. That's the chemistry, So someone who really interested have to be in that state of mind and in that condition to really give it a go, to continue, do it over and over and over. That's how I pursue, That's how I pursue.
Yes. That's beautiful, Andrew. I mean, to be a
Yeah.
receiver in a way is to clear your mind and heart so that you can receive the inspiration from the Father.
Yeah, man.
I think that ties into your track, In My Father's House.
Yeah.
And
yes,
that's where we need to live, brother. Yes,
yeah,
man.
Give thanks, man. Yes.
Hey, Andrew, it's so good to hook up with you today, bro. I really appreciate you, man. Blessed love to all of your family and all your people there, and let's keep spreading, the good word, right? So everyone,
man. Same to you.
Social media links below for Andrew BASSIE, and check him out right on Phoenix 360. One love, brother. Respect.
One love, brother. Thank you. Appreciate, love everything. Hope we do this again.
Yes, man. Appreciate you, bro.
Rastafari. Yes, I give thanks.
In my